Hey everyone, so today I'm going to demonstrate a rehab technique that we use here at Green Physical Therapy and at our other clinic, Big Physical Therapy, called blood flow restriction. The technology behind blood flow restriction is such that you basically restrict blood flow to the distal extremity, whether that be an arm or a leg, and with that you get a hypoxic state in that extremity. Basically, your muscle uses up all the oxygen. With that, you get a release of lactic acid. With that lactic acid release, that triggers your brain to release growth hormones, and you get muscle building. Now, what's great about this is that you get the same results using little to no weight as you would having to curl or bench press or squat a lot of weight to fatigue. This way your fatigue comes more in the form of a hypoxic state from the blood flow restriction machine versus the actual weights. With that you get increased growth hormone. The muscle builds back bigger without having to tear itself down first. So there's a lot of really cool benefits to this. From a rehab standpoint, you have someone that's got an ACL repair or a total knee replacement, then those folks would benefit from that in order to help with muscle growth, tissue healing, and just overall cardiovascular endurance, as they're usually unable to do a whole lot after surgery like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate how the VFR machine works. I've got a 10-pound dumbbell, an 8-pound dumbbell, and then I will do some curls with those, and then I will also go back here to the machine behind me with the green TheraBand and do some tricep push downs. Now the protocol for VFR is 30 repetitions to get that oxygen out of the arm, and then you do 3 sets of 15 after that. Each set you're going to rest about 30 seconds in between. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to turn on the machine, and we're going to figure out exactly what the total occlusion is for my arm, and then for the upper extremity we're going to exercise at 50% of that total occlusion. So I'm going to turn this machine on, and we're going to see if I can be still enough to get that reading. So I'm going to try it first without having to lay down. Noisy signal. All right, we're going to try that again. Okay, so what the machine is telling me is that 80%, which would be my legs, would be 120. So we're going to drop this down to 50%, which is the protocol for upper extremity, which is 77 milligrams of mercury. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to set this machine down. Actually, I'm going to inflate it to my 77. We're going to set the machine down, and we're going to get the curl, or the dumbbell here, and we're going to do hopefully 30 repetitions. So I'm going to get started on that. Turn sideways so you can see. I think that's 15. Two, 3, 4, Okay, now we take a 30-second rest. So already I'm feeling what's like that huge muscle pump. My arm is becoming hypoxic right now. It is not letting oxygen past this point. So from here on out, I should be really forming a lot of lactic acid, which will stimulate my brain to produce more growth hormone. I think that's been about 30 seconds, so now I'm going to do 15, hopefully. Tough. Oh, this burns. Whew. There's 10. 14. Holy cow. Yeah, that's tough. That is hard. You get a lot of benefits from this, even proximal to the cuff. I feel like right now, like I've been running a little bit, kind of getting a little bit short-winded. This growth hormone release goes all over my body, so if I've got a rotator cuff repair or something more proximal, then this should also benefit that as well. Let's see if I get 15 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, that's all I can do on 7. Finish up. There's 8. I may not. 9. 10. I'm already using bad form. I got 5 more. I'm gonna have to go without the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 15. See, I wasn't able to do the full 15 on the 10. I had to even go down to the 8, and even with the 8, I could only do 2 or 3 after that. So now I still got one more set of 15 to do. I want to try it with the 8, finish up with nothing if I can't do the 8. And I'm looking at the machine because it's got a timer that's counting down. I'm trying to let about 30 seconds elapse before I do it again. Oh Lordy, here we go. Trying 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so there's my one set of 30, 3 sets of 15. I got to about 7 with the 8 pounds, and I could not finish. I probably could have had a lesser one, like maybe a 3 or 4, and I probably could have finished with that, maybe. So now I'm going to bring this back here. Where I'm going to try some tricep pull downs with just green TheraBand. Nothing too strenuous with the green TheraBand. So here we go. 1. We're doing 30 again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30. So that was 30 with the green TheraBand. That's tough. That is double tough. So I'm not going to get to rest a full 30 seconds if I want to get all my repetitions in. This is on an 8-minute timer, so I'm going to have to try to get 15 again right now. So here we go. 1, oh my goodness, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So thank goodness the green TheraBand is not that difficult. I probably should have started with something a little bit heavier, like a blue or a black. Let's try to get 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm saying that, and now it's really starting to kick in. Oh man. 12, 13, 14, 15. Even the act of holding on to the rubber band right now is getting very difficult. So my 8-minute timer is almost up. It's at 40 seconds right now, so I'm going to let it tick down to about 30, and then we'll try to get 15 more. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, it's burning. 14, 15. Oh, wow. Okay. So, the machine now is counting down, and it released, and oh my goodness, relief. Oh, wow. That is relief in the bicep, in the whole arm. Oh, goodness. So, that is blood flow restriction training for upper extremity. And I'm going to be looking at some point to see if I get that hypertrophy of that bicep tricep complex with not having to do a whole bunch of heavyweight curls. So if you're in the Greenwood or Fort Smith area in Arkansas and you want to try this out, if you're an athlete or post-surgical or just someone trying to get stronger, come check us out and let us show you how this technology can work for you. Adios.